You already know I'm the Cosmic in that house. Today's Soulful Saturday. Today is Sabbath. Today is the day when you worship the Creator. Today, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. It is not tomorrow. On the seventh day, he rested. That's not Sabbath. I always forget to put on my D. It's a little windy. It's a little chilly outside today. It's going to be like that. The weather has changed in Florida. Morning looks still like dark. I got a couple of minutes to get out of here. I waited like 8 minutes for my coffee. So, but I got it. Be grateful for waiting 8 minutes for your coffee. At least you got some coffee, right? What's happening? Ya tú sabes, Jesucristo te ama. Dime lo que la que hay. Good morning. What's going on? What's happening? You're here for Black Logic? Hey, Mike. God bless you, man. And you already know, love your soul, not your role. Your life will be a lot more complete and a lot more understandable. What's going down? Today is Soulful Saturday. I can't help what, man. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. So today's Soulful Saturday. Peace. See you when I see you. See, I just got up. I couldn't really sleep last night that much, but I'm here. Let me see if I can double screen this. Today's Soulful Saturday. Let's see if I can find it. No, it's not double screen. I should be able to do that. All right. This thing is silly. Thank you for the likes. And joining. I can't see your comments right now because I'm doing split screen. A setting of tone and tranquility, reflection, and divine connection for your end of week. Here's a Soulful Saturday poem that I got written out. Let me see what I can do. Okay, here we go. I want this one. Okay. So, you ready? The sun whispers low, a gentle golden hue on this soulful Saturday, fresh and new. The coffee is warm. Yeah, it is. Yay. Hope you got yours. Thank you. A sacred pause upon the windowsill. The coffee is warm. The world is still. A sacred pause upon the windowsill. Let the hurry cease. Let the striving fade. In this moment, in this quiet moment, a holy serenade. Surrender the week with its toil and test, and find in the stillness a soulful rest. So what's happening, guys? Soulful Saturday, you already know. So today is Sabbath. This is the day that you worship, the Creator in truth. And how do you do that? How do you go about doing that? First of all, you have to walk in his name, in his presence, as he did when he was here physically. But how do you do this today? Like today's day, right? There's no church open today. Churches don't open. They used to. I remember, my grandma is Catholic, rest her soul. And she used to take me to Catholic church on Saturdays where they had Spanish. And Catholic church, I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but it's a whole big ceremony. So that's all it is. Standing up, sitting down, yeah. So for today, if you can just sit down, sit back, think about the past, let it go, because that's the whole thing. Think about the past and let it go. Think about the present, let it go. Think about the future, let it go. Let everything go. Let everything go. Synchronize yourself with yourself. See, people say synchronize yourself with other things, with other outside, but synchronize yourself with yourself. How do you do that? Your mind, body, and soul. You got to synchronize all those things: health, eating. Sit back and learn about your nutrition, learn about your mind. Definitely learn about your mind. It's one of the most important parts of you being free from all of this control that's happening. Meditate if you can, if you have the patience to do so, even if it's just for a couple of minutes. What I would like for you to do, if you can, is sit somewhere silent where there's nobody around. Turn off your phone, put your phone away, and as much as you can. I know that the attention span of most of us is very nil. So if you can sit down, especially when it comes to being with self, right? A lot of us don't know how to do that. We're used to being around noise, television. I'm still used to that too. But I take my time to be in silence, to listen to myself, listen to my heartbeat. If I can't even listen to my blood flow, that's a new one. Right? You can hear your blood flow if you pay attention, if you listen, if you become a listener and not a talker, you will hear that. You will hear your body talk to you. You will hear Father God talk to you, right? You will hear things that will make you synchronize with yourself, which will make your surroundings, which will make your life what you want it to be. Not what television tells you, not what the internet tells you. It'll be, and then carry that on with you. So how do you carry that on? When you're done with it, if you have a good memory, then you can discipline yourself in applying what you thought about, what you mentioned, what you meditated about, what you prayed about. Write it down. I have a journal personally. I have a daily planner. I write things down that what I acquired at that moment. Sometimes it takes longer for me. Sometimes it takes, when you're meditating, sometimes you fall asleep, right? And sometimes you go into a whole new, depending on your breathing, if you learn how to breathe, how to do, they call it pranayama. It's just breathing deeply so that you can control your breath. Why do you want to control your breath? Controlling your breath controls a lot of things about your physical being. Controls how you see things, controls how you partake in life, controls the speed of your sound. So try that. Try listening. First of all, try listening to your breathing. Don't try and control it unless you know how to do that, right? Just listen to your breath. Listen to your chest go up and down. Hear the little quirks and the little signs in your body, in your legs, in your arms. Do those things. Do those things on today, on a Sabbath. Every Sabbath, you should do that. Whether it be early in the morning, whether it be sometime in the afternoon, whatever time in the afternoon you find that to be. But throughout the day should be just that. Should be you meditating, reading the Bible, reading something spiritual, reading something innovative, creative, reading something that'll give you some insight on the things that you want to learn about when it comes to your personal growth, right? Which is more important. There's really no sense of you just trying to learn other things outside of you, because those things not drive. Sit back, collect yourself, put yourself together, look at your current situation, look at your current mental state, your current emotional state. Write them down if you need to, right? Wow. Well, from my uncle, he said that emotions are like leaves on trees. That can never be so. That can never be so true. I think that's how you say that, right? It's true. The reason why you want quietness is when you travel outside of this physical, quietness. So you're gonna going to be caught in frequency. You're going to be caught in energy that has nothing to do with your energy, but it has to do with the energy of everything else. So that's what's happening to you now. You're an energy trapped in the vessel, and this vessel is so parasizing. So when you take the turn everything off, because what happens when you have like electrical magnetic forces surrounding you, then they block your connection to and yeah, your connection is blocked. So it's more difficult for you to focus on connecting, which is done intentionally. So take the time today, Soulful Saturday, just sit in one area of your house, outside, close your eyes, and if you can get to a point where you don't think about anything, then that's where you want to be, because soulfulness is exactly what it sounds like. It's soulfulness. Your soul is full. It is so full that it has no time, no space to think about anything else other than itself. And that's where you want to be. That's the goal, is to get there. Where, so how do you not think about your rent? How do you not think about your bills? How do you not think? Why would you want to eliminate those thoughts? Because that's what's distracting you from being complete, from being wholesome, from being soulful. So there are certain methods that are utilized in order for you to do that. And there are books about how to do that. And it's very important that you do that as much as possible. So this way you can begin to clear space and availability for your own soul, for your own soulful growth, right? Because physically you stop growing, even mentally, right? But when you learn on a spiritual scale or level, it's way more different, way more fulfilling. It's definitely fulfilling when you're able to come together with yourself, to sync with yourself. It's faithful, it's forgiving, it's empowering, it's freedom. You're freeing yourself from a lot of things that you think you should be doing, that they tell you should be doing, that you should be paying attention to all this other stuff other than yourself, and you lose yourself completely. And like I said, when you elevate from this vessel, there you will still be an energy, but an energy that's possibly going to be taken on another journey without you being aware of if that's the journey that you want to be on, if that's the journey that you should be on. Thank you for the like, I appreciate it. Because you didn't have the fortification, which was yesterday, of your soul in order to figure out and feel and go through those motions with yourself, with yourself, right? With yourself. Love your soul, not your role. That's the whole concept. Love your soul, not your role. Right? And I think I was saying yesterday that we're so connected that we got so many other thoughts coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. When I was a kid, I didn't have that. I didn't have so many thoughts that I didn't know where they were coming from. Like, I didn't know, right now I have to be more aware. Like, why am I thinking that? Where's that coming from? Because we're too connected, right? We have things that are sending us messages, like our telephones, our computers. Everything is just, it's fogging up your spiritual and soulful connection. It's just negating or blocking basically your natural form of being. So today, Soulful Saturday, do that. Sit down, take your time, breathe. And you got some people who say that when you do meditate, you got to breathe out your mouth. You don't have to breathe out your mouth. You don't breathe out your mouth normally, do you? Do you breathe? You don't do that. And when it comes to breathing, if you can learn, right, there's some books, like I said, right, you can send messages to your organs through your spirit, through the life of God. And that's how you can heal in that sense. Aside from having, external assistance, you can heal by sending messages from your brain to the rest of your body through your central nervous system, through your peripheral nervous system, which I haven't talked about, but we can. So you can literally purposefully do that and heal your body. Laughter, and confidence in your ability to heal yourself are two of the best remedies for those of us who are going through ailments and sicknesses that we're told by others that will destroy us. Once somebody puts a spell on you, a verbal spell on you, like a doctor with a white jacket, right? You don't know anything about medications or health. You don't. It's on purpose. You got to pay for that knowledge. So they tell you, oh, you're bad, and I'm going through that right now again, right? But, fight it with all your know-how. What's your know-how? There's nothing new under the sun. Do a little bit of study. Don't go crazy. Don't become hypochondriac with that type of situation. But just meditate on it. Meditate on it. Look at where that pain or that discomfort or that dis-ease is located in your physical body, how to communicate with it, with what organ do you want to use to make that better? Is it your organs that are being affected by whatever, right? So Soulful Saturday is all about healing. Throughout the week is throughout the week. You can do that whenever you want. At work, walking, talking to somebody. You can literally heal yourself while you do those things. And you have to have a point where not only just your environment is secure and influenced by your manifestation of your own thoughts, right? Like immediately around you. I'm not saying on the outstretched. I'm saying stretch out your arms, and that cipher that you create right there, that's the aura that you should be affecting with those thoughts. How to protect your aura. Those things you can learn if you sit back on Sabbath and just meditate it. Okay? So love your soul, not your role. You already know. Thank you for coming in. I didn't dropped off. I don't know why. I keep on getting dropped off of the live stream, and it starts all over again. So love your soul, not your role. Today's Soulful Saturday. Thank you for joining. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're on Leviticus still. I'm not gonna make any promises about anything about that because I got a lot of stuff going on, and I'll come on when I'm able to and share when I'm able to. But you already know, Godspeed. Okay.